The iPhone 7 was a smartphone that sprouted controversy from every corner. Whether it would be for its recycled design or the notorious loss of its headphone jack, this did not stop many people from going out and buying this device. A full year later, the iPhone 8 was released, with a few more features than last year and a slight redesign. However, many do question the worth of the iPhone 8 over the iPhone 7. Let's take a better look at that. Introducing the iPhone 7 Revisited. The exterior design consists of aluminum on the back and glass on the front. This is a very durable device and sustains a very sleek design up to this day. The front consists of the 4.7-inch 1334 by 750 resolution display, the 7-megapixel front-facing camera that supports a resolution of up to 1080p at 30 frames per second, and the second generation of Apple's Touch ID sensor. The back consists of the 12-megapixel rear-facing camera that supports a resolution of up to 4K at 30 frames per second, and the Apple logo. On the right side, you'll find the sleep-wake button, followed by the SIM tray. On the left, there's the vibrate switch and the volume control. On the bottom, you'll find the speaker grills and the lightning port. The iPhone 8 sustains the exact same orientation. This phone features a 1334 by 750 4.7-inch resolution display, and despite its low resolution, it still manages to look pretty fantastic. It's certainly ideal for content consumption, and the screen gets bright enough to negate any viewing issues outdoors, for the most part at least. The iPhone 7 sustains a fantastic camera, both on the rear and the front. When it comes to both the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus, on the front, both cameras performed very nicely, managing nice colors, but they both fall on the soft side. The rear-facing camera, like most other phones, is where they get to shine the most. The iPhone 7 manages very beautiful images with more neutral colors than most devices. However, the 7 Plus still has one or two of the best cameras out there. These both deliver stellar results in 2017. This device features the Apple A10 Fusion CPU, 2 gigs of RAM or 3 gigs for the iPhone 7 Plus, and 128 gigs of storage for both of my models. But you're not limited to those storage options alone. Now, the speakers are among the best I've heard from a smartphone. It's a stereo setup, which allows for greater clarity. So in terms of gaming performance, how do the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus perform? Fantastically, as expected. They both crush Mortal Kombat X in performance and smoothness. In Geekbench, they both manage very similar scores. The iPhone 7 Plus reached a score of 3483 in single-threaded and 5892 in multi-threaded, while the iPhone 7 actually scored a little bit higher at 3531 single-threaded and 5969 in multi-threaded. On a different note, the iPhone 7 also features an IP67 water and dust resistance rating, which is quite useful to have. 3D Touch is still a grand implementation into this device for its convenience and versatility. The fingerprint scanner is also among the fastest out there and will unlock your phone almost instantly. Now, for a more direct comparison between these two. All of these features apply to the iPhone 7 Plus as well, though it comes with more bells and whistles. Most notably, the iPhone 7 Plus comes with a 1920 by 1080p 5.5-inch display that does get brighter than the iPhone 7 and is even more convenient for content consumption. The dual rear-facing camera setup does offer grander capabilities for video and photos, though the iPhone 7 is no slouch either. Both devices are beautiful in their own right and certainly feel very solid to the touch. Now finally, as to the iPhone 8 and iPhone 8 Plus. The iPhone comes with a glass back panel instead of aluminum, which was implemented to allow for wireless charging through the Qi standard. The iPhone 8 also features fast charging, which will significantly improve charging speeds if you purchase a fast charging power supply separately from Apple. The camera on both devices has received a very nice improvement, with images now looking more vibrant than before. And lastly, the thing that jumps out to me the most, that ridiculous Geekbench score. That is insane. As for complaints, I still do have a few. It is still pretty frustrating that iOS has not received any improvements to customization, as it is very minimal. While pixel density on the iPhone is very good, it's honestly pretty disappointing to see such a low resolution display on such an expensive phone, and even in the newer models when the difference is night and day when compared to something like the Galaxy S8 or even the S7. But this is pretty much it. Some things I would have brought up if they hadn't improved on it for the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus already. So to conclude this video, we went over the improvements made to the iPhone line with the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus, such as wireless charging, a much more powerful CPU, a revamped camera, and fast charging. Despite these improvements to their new lines of iPhones, if you're coming from an iPhone 7 or 7 Plus, I would not consider this a worthy upgrade unless your device is already slowing down and possibly physically mangled, or if you can get a trade-in discount with your carrier. The iPhone 7 is still a great device in 2017, and if you can get a decent price on it, I mean, Apple has already dropped the prices from their Apple stores. And this will make for a great contender, and I'm happy recommending it. For more content, make sure to subscribe to our channel, and to stay updated when a new video comes out, make sure to click on that bell and enable notifications. For links to everything featured in this video, expect to find those in the description. This has been Francisco from Tech Summit. Thank you for watching, and I will be seeing you all later. Enjoy.